Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to a brand new fourth video. And today I'm going to be talking about a newer YouTube short, or not short, more like a small web show that has recently came out, and honestly, it is really good. I recommend you guys to watch it. It's gained a lot of views over this past day. I mean, I just discovered it while I was watching YouTube at school because you know damn well I'm not doing my assignments. And I watched the first and second episode, which are the only ones out. And I mean, bro, this show's actually super good. The writing is super creative. And although it does not have the best production quality, I feel like that gives the show way more soul and personality, especially because of the newer stuff that is coming out today with everything having to be super high production. This show just gives you a breath of fresh air, and it just gives you this little nostalgia, even though you can tell it's filmed nowadays, but it just gives you this feeling that I really cannot describe. I feel like the best way to describe the show is just imagine early YouTube content and remember all those skits that these popular YouTubers used to do back in the day in the 2010s, 2015, that type of era of YouTube, and just take that and implement it into now. I mean, the writing and everything about it, it's basically just like that. But if I'm being honest, it's gotta be one of the best videos I have seen on YouTube in a long while. Especially just the fact that it has 2 episodes, and I can already tell that it's gonna be a super good show. Can just tell you something. I think it's sitting at around 50,000 views, and I'm hoping that it gains even more. I mean, this guy in the morning was sitting at 7,000 subscribers, and right now, as I'm recording this at 11, he's currently sitting at 11,000 subscribers. So these people, this friend group that created this, they know what they're doing, and you guys 100% should go follow them on their YouTube channel. I am linking their channel down below as well as the first episode so you guys can go and watch it. But now that I'm done talking about how good this is, I am going to talk about the show itself and how it really is. And I know that doesn't really make sense. I'm not really the best at describing stuff. But what I'm trying to say is that the cast and the setting. So basically, the show is about this little friend group who are trying to get jobs or are getting jobs throughout the episodes, but they're always out here getting fired. The show is called Shiftless, which I mean makes sense. You clock into your shift. And the first episode starts with them at GameStop. Now, stop this video right now if you don't want to get spoiled, because I'm going to say some things about the first episode. I'm not saying anything about the second one, but I am going to say something about the first episode, kind of explain the sort of plots and sort of way they're going to probably write out this show. So go watch this, come back. Anyways, so basically the first episode starts off with them working at a GameStop, and basically these two people that we have, the first two characters, which are the main characters, they're trying not to get fired from any job. And I mean, they're talking about getting fired just at the start because one of the guys wants to smoke weed on the job. But obviously, since the second dude, I really need to learn the names. I don't have the best memory, but the second dude recommended this other guy, and he doesn't want to get fired, and he doesn't want both of them to get fired. So that's obvious. But the funny part comes in when the Grim Reaper walks into the shop with Peggle 2 trying to, return it. And it was very interesting. It was honestly real funny. It kind of gives me regular show vibes because of just how goofy it is. But obviously, they're really confused, and he does not have a receipt, so they can't actually technically return it. And so they're trying to get their paycheck early from their boss, but obviously the boss is not having it, and either way, they needed to figure out a way for the Grim Reaper not to kill them, because if they were not going to let the Grim Reaper return Peggle 2, then they're going to get cooked by elephants. But anyways, they decide that they're going to beg on the street with a sign, the good old-fashioned homeless way. And so they do that, and at first it doesn't really work out because they set the price as $30 to do anything except for no sex stuff. But eventually they get the price super low to $1, and then the first thing that someone asks them to do is for one of the guys to start twerking, and he throws it back a little bit, and then he gets his dollar. And cut to the end of the day, after all their shenanigans and a green penis on one of the guys' faces, they've achieved $32. And so they think, all right, the Grim Reaper's off our hands, and we're not going to get fired because we don't have this Grim Reaper coming to our store again. But eventually, they give the $30, they get Peggle 2, and unfortunately, they were late to their shift, and so they get fired also because of the fact that they bought Peggle 2 from this Grim Reaper, technically customer, as she puts it. But honestly, that is just a hilarious way to end it, because either way, they got fired. And in the end, the Grim Reaper did apologize, and happy ending. They all went back to their house in the basement and played some Peggle 2, I'm assuming. So that's basically how the show is, and I'm guessing that's how almost every single one of the episodes are going to go. They get fired or some funny shenanigans going to happen, which honestly, regular show. Bro, this is just regular show, but I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying it's like better than regular show. This is better than any modern show that I've seen in a long time. And this has low budget type of stuff going on, and it's still better than a lot. So I guess if you like regular show, definitely watch this. Or if you guys really enjoyed Angry Grandpa back in the day, or I'm trying to think of other YouTubers like Filthy Frank. I don't know. I don't think Filthy Frank could qualify for some of these things. But I have a feeling you guys know what I'm talking about. Just watch the show and you'll know what I'm talking about. But that's basically my whole yap session on how this is. And if the creators are watching this video, and if you guys somehow made it to the end with my shitty talking and yapping because I cannot fucking function or speak correctly, you guys are making a great show. Keep it up. I cannot wait for episode 3 to drop. So thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Thank you guys for the immense for the views and for the feedback, or not feedback, for the the love on the FNAF gameplay. I'm definitely going to do a third one of that. But yeah, thank you for watching. Peace.